Hi guys, it's Paul Pluter, and today guys we are on the ArchieLuxury channel and we're talking wristwatches. Omega Seamaster Professional, and we are talking something special. This is one of the Planet Oceans, the Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean Ceramic Chronograph. This is a very interesting type of watch because it's a diver that's a chronograph, and Omega has been doing this genre for a long time. This watch features a coaxial, and this is the coaxial movement, and I've got to tell you, this is one chunky wristwatch. 600 meters water resistant, 2,000 feet. It's got a beautiful finished movement. It has got a sapphire caseback, ceramic bezel. It's got many characteristics that are absolutely gorgeous. This is a big size Omega, and let's be honest there, many of us watch collectors are getting a bit sick and tired of Rolex. The problem with Rolex is that we are just, how do we put it? We're just so overrun. So overrun with high prices, fake waiting lists, high demand, and very, very difficult purchasing power. That's right, the customer is no longer winning. This Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean is 45.5 mils. This is a big monster. And I've got to tell you, I was a bit hesitant at first. I kind of feel with a watch which is a diver, does the chronograph function go hand in hand with this sort of sports utility watch? But the more I've played with this watch, the more I really like it. And I've got to be totally honest with you. The bang per buck in the Rolex equation these days is not the greatest. There's not much bang per buck. But for a fraction of what we'd spend on a Rolex, we could buy this beautiful chronograph Omega. And you know, I've got to address it, but Rolex is not really great value. The value proposition of a Rolex, it's kind of flaky. But Omega is a strong brand. It's a brand that is really they've got some really good value, especially in the pre-owned market. That's right. Instead of buying it from the Omega boutique, say we go down to the grey market reseller. That's right, the dreaded grey market. But is the grey market that dreaded? So what? So what? That's exactly right. When a value proposition is so strong, this one really does pop. It really does pop. And I've got to be frank and honest with you here. Omega also allows this watch to go onto a NATO. Now Rolex, I got to tell you, Omega's using a 22 mil lug width. It's a big 45.5 mil case diameter, 600 meters, which is 60 bar water resistance, and they welcome the addition of a NATO strap. Rolex, what has Rolex done to address this? Well, they've made it very difficult to take the bracelet off. They have made it very difficult to interchange and play with the piece. No, they want you to keep it on the bracelet, whereas Omega has really enhanced the appeal by encouraging NATO straps on this type of watch. Rolex has moved the pinholes to make it really difficult And I've got to tell you, is Omega such a terrible brand? This is a brand which in the 60s was possibly ahead of Rolex in the curve. That's right. Omega had the fantastic Speedmaster. Rolex had the dreaded Daytona, which was not loved. Rolex did have the Submariner, yes, and the GMT, but Omega had the Seamaster, and this is kind of an evolution of that watch. So I've got to tell you, if you want bang per buck, if you want amazing value, maybe it's time to stop looking at the Rolex parts bin and start looking into some of the great Omegas. And you know, I get it. It's not iconic like a Pepsi or a Batman or a Batgirl, but this is a very usable watch which isn't gonna break the bank. I mean, you think about it. Say you paired this to the iconic Speedmaster, Man on the Moon with the Helsa-like glass. What a great two-piece combo meal deal courtesy of Omega. And say we added an Aquaterra, we would have Diver, we would have Legendary Chronograph, and we'd have Dress Watch. 3 very useful pieces, and not for a lot of money. So I'd really like to ask the question, what do you think of this Omega? This Omega in steel, the Planet Ocean, the Seamaster Planet Ocean chronograph. What do you think? For about half the price of a Submariner. This is quite a complicated watch from a big brand like Omega. It's got winner, winner, chicken dinner all over it. I'm Paul Pluter. Tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't be afraid of putting some nasty comments below. We love the banter. Thank you. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, new sponsor on the channel, APPSTANTIATE. Help get the most of your engineering and DevOps with APPSTANTIATE. APPSTANTIATE provides on-demand DevOps infrastructure, test automation, and continuous integration as a service with a focus on mentoring and hiring assistants to help engineering teams scale. They are experts in Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and the latest open source utilities to help your company save time and money. Cost reduction in your hosting bills alone will pay for itself. In addition, the team is 100% onshore, New York City-based senior engineers. APPSTANTIATE will help you get most productivity out of your current stack and/or employee headcount. Email hello@appstantiate.com. Please email now hello@appstantiate.com for more information. ArchieLuxury, proudly supporting fantastic businesses. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.